Honey, I gotta make a basketball video. You guys see who doesn't want me to get any work done today? This is Willow. And I need to make a video. We gotta tell everybody how the Lakers are cheating. Tell them. Alright guys, what's up? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Hope you have as much energy as this girl right here. Way too much energy. We got some games happen in the NBA last night. Let's talk about it. Let's find out what happened. So as we take a look at the scores from last night, guys, it was only a few games. None of them were thrillers. Cleveland lost to the Lakers. Lakers been red hot. They've been like 11. I don't know, like 11-3 over the last 15, something like that. Or 12-3, I guess would make more sense over the last 15. Good math, Dan. Detroit loses to Brooklyn. No one cares. No one is surprised. Philly, they crushed Memphis once again. That goes about right. Last game of the night was Denver, 142-110 over Atlanta. Denver is a powerhouse. We'll quickly look at the standings, and we're going to talk about the Lakers. Standings in the East don't really change much, except Milwaukee better watch out. Cleveland is now just a game back, and if Cleveland can get any type of wins together with about 5 games left, then Milwaukee might lose that number 2 seed. Orlando, only 2 games back. Theoretically, the Knicks and Indiana, all of those teams can move around with 3 to 5 games left, depending on who you are. So the East can change up. We still don't know who's going to play who. All we know is Boston is obviously favored with a 14-game lead. Over in the West, things did change a little. Denver's back on top. But the big move is the Lakers move into the 8th spot, which would avoid an elimination game between them and Golden State, which is exactly what the NBA wants. Here at Ranting, we 1,000% believe in conspiracy theories. Really, all it means is things people know that the rich people are trying to cover up. That's what conspiracy theory is. It means people find out the truth, and they try to tell the public, but the public's too fucking dumb to use their brain and see what's right in front of them. Anyways, so the Lakers 9-1 in their last 10. They're even hotter than that. If you go back 15, 18 games, they've been red hot. Lots of stuff coming out, though, about the free throw discrepancies. Once again, if you're on YouTube and you click around, you either see Nick Wright talking about how great LeBron is, or you see the rest of YouTube talking about LeBron's steroid use, talking about how he's a coward, how he's hopped around, always chose his teammates, and how he uses steroids, and about how the NBA cheats for him recently with the free throw discrepancy. That's what you see if you click around YouTube. So let's take a look at it. I just spent the last fucking hour clicking on games. We'll see what we find out. We'll take a look at what a couple other YouTubers have done for research as well. And you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. Please click like, please click subscribe, all those buttons. Leave some comments. Let's get some conversation going around LeBron. Spread the word to the mainstream media. You guys stop lying. We know he's not the GOAT. He'll never be the GOAT. You can't make him the GOAT. Sorry.
Pacers just rematched the Lakers in what would be a high-scoring affair. And there were a lot of contributions made on the Lakers side of things in this one, as they outlasted the Pacers 150 to... It's a complete crap. Outshooting the Pacers from the stripe, as LA produced yet another astronomical free throw discrepancy, outshooting the Pacers from the stripe by a total of 43-16. It's a complete crap. And this has become just a running and pervasive theme, not just this season, but for the last 2 years now, as the Lakers substantially led the league in free throw discrepancy a year ago, shooting 476 more than their opponents, which was easily the most in the NBA. And following Sunday night's free throw fest against the Pacers, they are now up to 420 more than their opponents so far this season, with still 12 games remaining. The Milwaukee Bucks have the second largest positive free throw discrepancy in the NBA this year so far at only plus 222. So for the Lakers, in back-to-back seasons, a team that is barely over 500 now for the second year in a row, has shot well over 400 more free throws than their opponents, which is nearly twice as much as the team with the second most.
It's a complete crap.
In all, the Lakers have outshot their opponents this season in 55 of their 71 games. In those games, they are 32-23, a win percentage of 58%. In the 16 games they did not win the free throw battle, they are only 7-9, a win percentage of just 43%. But simply winning the free throw battle hasn't been enough, as the Lakers are still just in the 9th spot in the NBA Western Conference standings currently. That would mean the unfortunate prospect for the NBA league offices of having LA play off in a play-in tournament against the 10 seed in what would amount to an elimination game. A game which looks to be a collision course against the Golden State Warriors. And well, we have already seen that script play out in last year's Western Conference playoffs in a 6-game second-round matchup where the Lakers outshot the Warriors for the series by a total of 160-80 from the free throw line. And in 3 regular season matchups so far this season, the Lakers have outshot Golden State 82-45.
It's a complete crap.
So there is really no telling just how many free throws LA might get in a potential.
I had simply stepped up the game, but yesterday, with some free time on my hands, I took a closer look at those Lakers victories, and what I discovered absolutely blew my mind. To tell the truth, the further I investigated, the more I sensed the spirit of Darko Rajakovic stirring within me.
What happened tonight, this is completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this.
It was at this point I wondered, does the NBA really think we're this stupid? And if you're asking yourself what are the exact specifics of my point, allow me to explain right now. Against an Atlanta team without their star Trae Young, the Hawks were at a significant disadvantage. Despite the Lakers receiving 5 additional free throws, it hardly impacted the outcome of the game. But then, this is where it gets a bit crazy. Against Philly, in a 7-point game, the Lakers got 9 more free throws. Against the Pacers, in a 5-point game, the Lakers got 27 more free throws. Against the Bucks, in a 4-point game, the Lakers got 15 more free throws. Then against the Memphis Grizzlies, in a 12-point game, the Lakers got 16 more free throws. The disparity was nothing short of astonishing. Yet, if you were to ask a Laker fan for their take on this matter, they might respond with something ludicrous like,
I felt like they fouled and we didn't.
The Golden State Warriors rank at the very bottom with a minus 646 differential, largely due to Curry never getting the calls he deserves. Next in line is Indiana with a minus 533 differential, and as we ascend the list, Orlando holds the 4th position with a plus 311 differential, Milwaukee is next at plus 344, and New York takes the 2nd spot at plus 358. Now, you've probably figured out by now that the Lakers hold the number 1 position, but try and guess their free throw advantage over the 2nd place team. If your guess was an additional 100 free throws, think again. If you estimated 200 more free throws, that's not it either. And if you believe they had twice as many as the Knicks, you're still far from the truth. Because the reality of the situation is, if you combine the total free throw differential of Orlando, Milwaukee, and New York, the Lakers would still come out on top.
I felt like they fouled and we didn't.
That's right, 1,017 over the last 2 seasons. They've secured 3 times as many free throws as the team in 2nd place. This goes beyond being a mere outlier. It's a statistical aberration. Now,
after clicking through the last 15 to 20 games myself and looking at every single discrepancy, it gets pretty crazy. You can see it in the video in the background. You can pause it where you want to. You can see the games. There's some of them that are so mind-boggling it doesn't even make sense. It makes sense to me why they're doing it. Obviously, if you can keep LeBron James and Steph Curry in the playoffs, that's way better for your audience. You're going to draw way bigger numbers. Both of those teams could make a run. They have a chance in the Western Conference as much as anybody else, so I can see why the NBA is doing it. They're a business. If they can force out a lesser team like Sacramento, New Orleans, or someone that they know doesn't have the fan base, it makes sense. It's still bullshit. Of course, they're doing it for LeBron. They've cheated for LeBron's entire career. You can just look back to any year. He's cheated the NBA. The NBA's cheated for him. So, you guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking. Have an awesome fucking weekend. Take care of yourselves. Do something to better your lives. Seriously. Thanks so much.
Yeah, wow! Come on! MVP! Yeah, 23, 2-3. Wow!